Yeah, just a quick review of Instaflex Pain Relief Cream. So, starting from the beginning, so what's it for? I mean, why would someone consider using it? Well, so you could consider using something like this if you've pain in places like, your hands, your wrist, your ankles, your neck, your back, all the common places that, you typically get aches and pains. So what's in it? I mean, how does this stuff work? Well, anytime you're, considering using something like this, you need to ask yourself one question. What are the active ingredients? So what's exactly is an active ingredient? Well, it's any ingredient that kind of has a direct biological effect or a pharmacological activity in the body. So in other words, these are the ingredients in the product that really do the heavy lifting, that really make it work. So in the case of Instaflex, pain relief cream, the active ingredient is menthol. And how does that work? Well, menthol, if you put on, provides a cooling sensation. And so when you feel that cooling sensation, it kind of distracts your brain from the pain signals. So in other words, it kind of like overrides it, the pain signals, and you feel the coolness instead of the pain. So that's how you get the pain relief from the menthol. So the big question is, do you get temporary relief, or is this like long-term relief, or temporary versus long-term? Well, I think there actually are cases where you can get permanent relief from something like this. So especially if your pain is like muscular. If you have muscular pain, like say you had a day where you did more than you were used to, like you're doing a lot of bending over, let's say you were gardening a lot or raking for 2 or 3 hours. Next day you wake up and you're like, oh my God, my back is killing me. And you have a lot of muscular pain because you overworked your back muscles. So what happens in a case like that is, your back muscles can start hurting, and then the pain causes them to kind of go into spasm, kind of tighten up, and then that causes more pain. So then what you have is this going on is this pain spasm pain cycle. So what you can do is you can use something like Instaflex to break up that pain spasm pain cycle. So what you do is you put the cream on, it kind of breaks it up. Using it once or twice, you kind of break up that pain spasm pain cycle, and the body kind of resets itself and everything goes back to normal. So I think there are cases you get permanent relief. Unfortunately, a lot of pain problems are chronic pain. They're just long-term problems. And that you kind of need a multi-pronged treatment approach to get rid of. So you can use something like this in conjunction with other things like, say, exercise. So we know exercise is a proven way to get rid of a lot of aches and pains, but you can't really do it because you're hurting so bad. So what you do, I'll give you an example. Let's say here are the back muscles. You overworked your back muscles, they hurt. You can't really do much. You can't really do many exercises. It's hard to stretch them or move. So what you do is you put on the Instaflex and you get you get some relief. Either pain goes away, or you just have a little bit of pain, and now you can do exercises. So let's say, like this book, Treat Your Own Spinal Stenosis. So with the pain down, now you can do exercises, and if you do the exercises, for a week or two, then you can get that long-term relief. So you put, let's say you couldn't exercise before, you use the cream, you get pain-free, or pain goes down, and hey, now I can do some exercises. Back pain, I recommend something like multifidus strengthening exercises. Just about every back problem you can name, like a herniated disc, spinal stenosis, chronic back pain, even acute back pain, failed back surgery, your back's still hurting after you had surgery, arthritic changes in your back, spondylolisthesis. About every one of those I named, you can probably find a study showing that there's a problem with the multifidus if you have that condition. So for instance, a herniated disc, they find if they go doing an MRI, if somebody has a herniated disc, let's say you have a herniated disc at the L4-5 and it's bulging to the right, it's hitting a nerve, causing you pain. They find just the multifidus at the level of the herniation is usually smaller than normal. A lot of times when they stick it with an EMG needle, they find it's not conducting properly. So a lot of problems with the multifidus muscle. This is kind of a new up-and-coming thing a lot of people might not have heard about. So basically you do, and then likewise studies are showing that when you strengthen the multifidus muscle, then the pain goes away. But you can do those exercises now because you've used the Instaflex. Even if it just provides, an hour's worth of relief or even 15 minutes worth of relief, you can do like multifidus strengthening exercises and get better. There's other things out there too. There's finding like a lot of times people with back problems are having problems with like proprioception. That's your position sense. So you can improve your proprioception and get better. That's, how you, like say standing here, I know whether my knee is bent or straight. That's because of my proprioception, your awareness of your joint position and where your arms and legs are in space. Anyway, the back proprioception can many times be decreased in back pain. So other stuff you can do if you know what to do. But anyway, yeah, so here again, you may get some permanent relief, may not, or you may use it so that you can do other things to eventually get permanent relief. So good product, check it out.